What is going on today, guys? We are back for another episode in Darkness Falls. Now, today we're going to go ahead and get ourselves another class paper made up. So, we're going to need our skill notes. We're going to need one of them. We already have an ink, so we are only going to need one of these. Now, we do need some honey and some eggs. So, just like that. And we're going to run on down here to our chem station. Type in for ink and mix one of them bad boys up. Now we're also going to need a quill, which we should have plenty of feathers. I don't think we have any quills made up. Nope, doesn't look like it, which that's perfectly fine. Quills don't take very long to make anyway. So just pop right on in here and bam, just like so. Now we're going to come down to our writing desk and right here, blank class paper. And in a little bit here, we will have ourselves our new class. Now, with that being said, I do wanna go into the mechanics class, and the reason for that is I want the motorcycle. I'm tired of riding the bike around. The bike is really slow. You can't cover nearly the distance. So we're gonna do that here. Let's get our advanced forges out while we wait, and we're gonna take out our big forge and the regular forge here, and we're going to replace them. I think I actually might just leave this spot open for now and just start putting all my forges down here. But we'll just leave that there for now. It's not going to hurt anything. Not in the way or anything, so might as well. Make sure I got everything out of it. Take that and that. Grab this. Crap, we got a roaming horde. I heard them all running through. Where'd the rest of them go? Where did they go? Oh, there's one more. Where are the rest? Huh. They're not down in here. Where the hell'd they go? Oh, alright. Fair enough. I guess we only get the slow ones out of the bunch. Which, that's alright. Works just fine for me. Finish this up here, just like that. Now let's pop in our new lovely little advanced forges here, just like so. And drop that one in there. Now, this is gonna be one of our two furnaces that run just iron and clay. I'm gonna have basically my setup's gonna go titanium and then iron, and the reason for that is I'll either be making forged steel and forged steel or forged steel and forged iron, because we'll be going through quite a bit of that as we go, and we'll be stockpiling it as well. Now this furnace is kind of like a, well, actually it's not anymore. I used up all my lead that was in it, so this one's just gonna go for brass for now, and then this one will be like lead, and eventually we're gonna put one up for like insulators and glass jars, and then one for more concrete mix. So we got a couple more to make yet. Matter of fact, I think we can actually just go ahead and make them here quick. Drop all this crap on off, and this stuff. That goes there as well. So what do we need? We need, let's see if I can remember this. Two of these. Need to go upstairs and get one more of them. That and pipe, I believe it is. There we are. Alright, that should be everything we need for it, I believe. Yes, it is. Can you tell I've made enough of these things already? I make so many of them. I just love them. I love the horde, so I end up going through a lot. I make so many crafting components, especially going into later game. It just, yeah, it's I kind of got a problem. I kind of hoard too much, but I think that's okay, ain't it? Now, the one thing to note is these come with the advanced bellows in them. So you'll notice each and every one of these should have one already socketed in there. So that means we can sell that one off. And we have a lot of crap to take to the trader. I did a little bit of mining. I went and grabbed some coal. I was planning on running over and getting the nitrate, but I decided, you know, we could wait till after we have the motorcycle because I got a couple things I'd like to do. So anyway, speaking of the motorcycle, let's get cracking on this bad boy. So we're going to go with mechanic here. And we're going to read that. Just like so. And come right on into here. Make that our active quest. Alright, so we need plant fiber, wood, sharp rocks, and then the stone axe. So, wood, plant fiber. I don't think we have any sharp rocks left. Don't believe we have any of them. Unless they're in here, which they shouldn't be. But anyway, just grab a couple of them out. And we'll pop right on into here. And actually, we only need one. So now, stone axe, just like so. Drop that off. Whoops, not that. Alright, so now we need just grab a little iron. And we have plenty of that. And what is next? That's the nice thing about these class quests as you go. You can basically just like cut right through them pretty quick. So now we need a battery and an engine, which are up here. Battery, one engine. Done and done. Now I think we need to do like repair the wrench or something. Yes, indeed. How did I know? Again, I've done these so many times. Ta-da! Now we need mechanical and electrical parts. You know, it's pretty bad. I can like memorize a lot of these quests. I've done them enough times. So yeah, that's mechanic quest done. Yeah, it's that easy too. A lot of these quests, you know, if you're not doing them like right from the beginning of the game, you can basically go into your inventory and get most of the stuff you need for them. So they're pretty quick. But anyway, that's the mechanic quest done. So we're free to open up Master Mechanic. We have 10 skill points ready. So now we're going to take a look at making ourselves the motorcycle. So unfortunately, it still lists all these mods and stuff like that for the motorcycle. So you got to scroll through to get to the end here. But as you can see, you know, you can do it either on either the workbench or the metal workstation. So we need a little bit of steel, mechanical parts, duct tape, leather, and electrical parts. So steel, mechanical, electrical, duct tape, leather, I think it was. Now I think we're also going to need like pipe and springs. And then where are my headlights? Are they not in here? Or am I blind? Oh, there they are. I am blind. That should get us the handlebars as well. Yep. So go ahead and craft that up and craft that up. And they don't take too terribly long. So while that's going on, we can do a little bit of stuff. Sort through this little bit of, whoops, throw that in there as well. Drop them in there. And we're just going to drop everything else in here because I don't feel like taking the time to mess with it at the moment while we wait for that. So, as I was saying about these, I do end up running 7 forges. It's just kind of, again, it's a kind of a personal choice thing. Not much other than that, except it's just personal choice. So, now obviously you guys will see none of these have started to grow yet. They do take a little bit. Oh, I see a cow. I think we should have ourselves, we don't need the meat with all our stuff over here, all our snares and stuff. But as you guys will notice, these are not growing yet. They take a little bit before they finally like start to grow. But once they do, like I'd mentioned, they grow in a really, really goofy fashion. There's not really a rhyme or reason to how they grow. They're just kind of random. So, you didn't hit my base, did you? I think I got you before you hit it. Good. See if we can get this one. Oh, he turned. There we go. There's one more over there. I see the hazmat guy back there. Oh. Led him too much, I think. There we go. Sometimes I lead them too much. I'm used to the ones that run a little quicker. But I still got to clear this area out. So while we wait for that to craft up so we can make our bike, I'm going to pause and start clearing this out so we can see our trees here. Alright, so I cleared away pretty much all the grass around these things so it's nice and open, nice and easy to see them. So one thing to note with these, if you accidentally pop one out of the ground, like I accidentally punched a couple of them, you get the seeds back for the apples, but the apples are the only ones. I've never got a seed back for an orange, coconut, or banana tree. So just take note of that. You want to be careful around them. Apples, you can be a little bit, you can be a little bit less careful. It's not that big of a deal. But anyway, we need to get ourselves an engine, and we also need to get ourselves a couple of these tires here. So, what else am I missing? I feel like I'm missing one other thing for it, but I just can't place my... Oh yeah, we need a battery, duh. Oh. That's what it is. Sorry, a little bit of a mind fart there. Just sometimes I forget. All right, while we're waiting on that, let's actually fill up our forges and get a bunch of stuff going in them here. So, all right, like I said, this is going to be titanium. So we're just gonna pop in a stack of clay for now. This is going to be iron, which I'll have to make up a couple pieces for this. I'm gonna need a crucible and an anvil. Oh wait, I have the anvil in there, but I'm gonna need a crucible for this yet, so that'll have to wait. I think we need some more resources here. Just do like that. What do I got left? Alright. Actually, not very much. Let's put this up. Just like that. And this is going to be our brass one. So, get that all the way there. And that like so. And this will be our one for lead. Now, eventually I will like change these around a little bit. Like eventually we'll add iron into this so we can make armor piercing tips too. So it's not always going to be just lead and clay in here. But for now, we're just going to make some regular bullet tips. Regular bullet tips we'll use for quite a while. When you craft the AP coil rounds here, you do not need an armor piercing tip. You just need a regular tip, which I know it doesn't make much sense, but for whatever reason he deemed a regular bullet tip to work, so I guess that's one less resource that we're going to need for that. So anyway, let's get our motorcycle done here. And another minute, 20 seconds, and we will have ourselves our lovely little motorcycle. We will work on making the 4x4, but I'll show you. 4x4, oh, gotta scroll down here. It's expensive. And it takes 43 freaking minutes to make. I don't know why it takes so long to make it, which the resource cost isn't that big of the deal. It's the fact that it takes like half a day just to make the chassis for it. The accessories are quick. There's nothing to the accessories, but the chassis takes, like I said, it takes half a freaking day to make. So, it's something that I'll probably just get started on and just like, well, you know what? Why don't we just do it real quick here? I think we have enough resources to get this all done. So, springs, mechanical, leather, electrical. Oh, no, we don't. We need duct tape. We need duct tape. So with that in mind, I don't think I have... Well, what do I have for bones here? Alright. So, let's make ourselves some more murky water. How long we got? Good enough. I know it's more than I needed, but... Now that brings me to another thing. Instead of having to do it that way, you can also put points into... Let me find it here. Where is it at? No. I passed it. Can't remember where it's at here. Okay. Oh, it's right here. Duh. Plumbing for dumb shits. You can get yourself the working sink recipe, which then you can just fill up your bottles right, or your jars right in it. And it works really well because it's got a nice storage in it as well. So, like for instance on my off-camera one, I store all my jars and water in the 2 sinks. And then we'll also be looking at the kitchens for dumb shits here as well. And it gives us the working oven. All you gotta do is slap a car battery into it, and away you go. You can make pretty much anything on there. I don't think it's really too much different than using the campfire. Although I do have to say, the campfire does have a couple quirks to it that I've noticed. Well, actually, it kind of goes for a lot of the stuff in here. The other day I was making water, and as you can see, we got quite a bit of water. I took a 60 stack of murky water here, and I went to make them on the campfire, and it's like instantly done. It just like, I'm not sure why, but it showed negative 10 seconds on the crafting timer, and it just like flew through them. Now I've also had this on my off-camera one where stuff just goes when it's not supposed to be that quick. Specifically, it was actually just yesterday. I was making coil rounds, and I think I was making, how many did I make? I think I made, I don't even remember. No, it wasn't coil rounds. It was the energy cells. I made 10K of them up, and it was, again, an instantly done. Oh yeah, it helps to put gas in the damn thing. That would help. But yeah, it's just instantly done. It's just like bam, and the stuff just comes spewing out. So anyway, for the rest of the episode, we're gonna go take a look around, try to get ourselves some gas. Whoa. We're gonna smash up a bunch of vehicles here, get ourselves some more batteries and engines, and all sorts of wonderful parts out of the vehicles. So just gonna troll around, and we're gonna take our handy dandy auger here and just plow through all the vehicles. Probably should have put my lucky goggles on for this, but I don't care. Not that big of a deal. And it's gone. You know, for a truck that big, you'd think you'd get more out of it than what we just got. Oh, in case I haven't showed this place on camera here, this is like a little garden center right across from this pawn shop here. This is like a little garden center. Now, all the corn in here is dead, but you can see there's cotton and goldenrod here. You'll see coffee growing there. More goldenrod. Potatoes. Got coffee, yucca, aloe. More coffee. Some blueberries. So this is a great spot to come. You can get just tons of stuff in here. But the only problem is the corn's all dead. Now why the corn's all dead and everything else is alive, I have no idea. It beats the hell out of me why that is. I would have no freaking clue. It makes, you know, doesn't make too much sense that everything else here is alive and that, you know, the corn's the only thing that's dead. But hey, you know, I guess I'll take all the other free veggies. So, and then there's this nice little chest here. So, doesn't have much in it, but you know, you can get lucky and find something in it sometimes. Same with this one. Not too much in it, but in the coffee, you'll see it says growing. Well, you can just pop just like that and get seeds. Now, unfortunately, when something's growing like this, it tends to clear more than one at a time, as you'll notice. So instead of getting all like, what, 8 of those seeds, we only got half. You know, it's, again, another odd-ass thing to the game, but I guess it is what it is. It's free stuff, so even if you only can get half of it out of it, you know, it's still nice and free stuff. So just a quick little pit stop so I can show you guys that quick, and then we're gonna get back on the road to finding some more vehicles here. Need to scrap down as many as we can. We're gonna need some gas. Overnight, I think I'm gonna get out of here, stupid vulture. Overnight, I think I'm going to go over to the snow biome and mine some nitrate, and gonna get ourselves all our resources done up. Whoops. Oh my god, I'm terrible. Alright, so now we're just gonna cut on right through this fencing here. Now, if you guys don't know about these, of course, barrel. Bye-bye. If you guys don't know about these things, these are jammed, and now they do have a lot of HP to them. They have I think it's 10k. You have to break through to unjam them, and then you can loot them, and then you can harvest them the rest of the way afterwards. So just check and make sure there's no more zombies in here, and then I'll show that. Oh, somebody's here. Oh no, he's right there. Well, he was. Bye-bye. Alright. So, as you guys will notice, come on. Gotta find the right spot. You gotta get it to actually say it's a jammed APC or whatever, or military truck. There we go. So you can see, 10k HP. So I'll pause and cut through this quick, and I'll be back to you guys just before it's done. Okay, a couple little zombie interruptions here, but I'm just getting to the end of it anyway, so not a big deal. We're going to swap our goggles here so we can loot this. But as you can see, you absolutely can't do anything to it while it's locked, but a couple more hits and it becomes searchable. So now you can get some pretty decent stuff out of here, but sometimes you just get stuff that's really not even worth your time. It really depends, but now you can salvage it the rest of the way up. Sometimes, again, you can get some decent stuff out of it, but a lot of times it's kind of, you know, it's really random. And it's got layers to it like a normal car here, as you can see. So, it's basically like the big buses. Like what sits outside of the Cantina building. It's basically something remotely equivalent to that, I guess I'll call it, as far as like scrapping it down goes. But anyway, let's keep going with this. I would like to get, I don't know, as close to 10k gas as I could. And I know we could go get ourselves oil shale and, you know, make it so much easier, but I like to be difficult. And plus, you get good crafting components out of doing it this way, so it's got dual benefits. Damn car alarms. No, not the ground. Thank you. Check these tires. Got a couple of them out of that one. Now, we will be heading to the wasteland here relatively soon. We are going to go and get ourselves the titanium. And, you know, even though we don't have the labor mastery unlocked, we can at least start smelting it in our forge and get ready for that, because I do want to get the titanium auger as soon as possible, really. Once we get that, it's just going to make mining for stuff so much easier. Now, we could actually loot these quick, I suppose. Sometimes you get lucky and you find some decent stuff, but normally I tend to just skip them, just because, you know, that's just my preference again. But check this out, just some lead, and we're up to almost 2/3 of what we need, so, or what I wanted rather. We don't need it, but shit, I didn't realize that was a screamer right away. Alright, where are they at? Well, there's one. Oh, they're over there, I see. Anybody else coming around this side? Nope, they're gonna try to cut through. Ah. Gotta keep our eye out behind us. There's a couple of them coming from that side. And a couple gun parts, but nothing that I'd want. Let's go deal with these guys quick, and then we're gonna get back on the road to smashing up some cars. You feral? No, he's not even feral. Right in the head. Bye-bye. Now he could have dropped me a loot bag. That would have been nice. What are you? Eh. Gotta keep our eyes out for like hazmat zombies and lab techs. The soldiers are pretty good as well, but I'm kind of interested in finding specific loot off of them again. The ones I'm talking of generally have the best chance at giving you like the research notes, or you know, if you need hazmat gear, key cards, that sort of thing. So that's kind of why I like to keep an eye out for them, and specifically rather. Let's go hit up this. We'll kill this guy quick. Might as well. Bam. I love this spear, but I don't like the fact that you can hit him twice in one shot. You can hit him on the, for some reason, when you're drawing the spear back, and then when you hammer it forward for the normal power swing, you can also hit him there too. I don't like that. That's the only thing I'm really not a fan of, which I'll show you. If you get close enough, you can hear it does like a I don't even know what you call that. Like it sort of kind of like tries to slash them when you're pulling it back too. It's kind of odd. It's kind of odd that way. Sometimes if you hit them when you're pulling it back like that, it kind of throws off your hit for the actual power swing of it. So that's why I'm not a fan of that at all, to be honest. Getting a lot of nice stuff, all these vehicles. I like it. Now you'll notice I never use a wrench to harvest vehicles and stuff up like that. The auger is so much quicker, and I don't know that there's really much of a difference between using a wrench and like a mining tool for doing it. I suppose I could do like a little bit of checking on that and like test it out, because I do have like a steel wrench and stuff made up on my my off-camera playthrough. So we could definitely do like a test of that and see, just to make sure. That might be something I check into. Make a short little video testing out the difference between the two. Or rather the more than two, but because you'll have like the pickaxes and yeah. Would be interesting to know. Alright, let's go get this bus quick, and then we're going to call that good enough. Because we're over 10,000 now, but want a little bit extra gas to fill the motorcycle back up. Alright, let's take a look at all the goodies we got, because we did pretty darn good, I think. Oh. Quit moving your head. I hate them ones. I hate when they bob their head. I can't ever hit them. I'm that bad. Alright. So anyway, as you guys can see, we got quite a few engines. We got quite a few batteries. Got what, 12 radiators for brass scrap. And, you know, a bunch of other crafting components like pipes, polymer, mechanical parts, springs, electrical parts, leather, cloth. You know, it's pretty good harvesting them up for sure. I definitely, that's probably my main source of where I get uh, a lot of my crafting components on here is I'm always harvesting vehicles up. Whenever I see them, you know, especially once I get into the wasteland, like I'll go down there and I'll make just a trip of it. Like what I'm doing on my off-camera playthrough. I went down there just for the sake of just mining a load of cars one time because the wasteland's so close to my base there. But anyway, that's gonna do it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I think maybe next episode we'll have to see. Well, I have to see if I have a complete set of hazmat gear. I think I do, but I think I put it in the wrong damn storage chest. So I'll have to have a look at that. If we do have a full set, we will be heading off to the wasteland, and we'll go do a little bit of titanium mining and seeing if we can't find ourselves like maybe some libraries to loot too, or maybe if we don't have a full set of hazmat gear, maybe we'll just go to try to find some libraries or good spots to get some books up. So that'll do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for being here, and we'll catch you guys for the next one.